Well, hello, good people, and Merry Christmas Eve. I hope everybody's Christmas dreams come true. Oh, man, just finished having dinner with my kids and my wife and everything else. Everybody's putting on their jammy jams because they want to watch some Christmas movies together. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go here and get you some content because you guys, of course, want some content. So, a couple of things here that's kind of like I didn't have this on my dance card is the Cowboys may be getting into a bidding war right now, this offseason. Surprisingly, not where I thought it was going to be, or anybody thought it was going to be. And it's at quarterback. Now, I'm getting so many people that are coming around and saying, see, the Cowboys screwed up because they signed Dak Prescott. Look what they can do with Cooper Rush. Look, Cooper Rush, man, he's a winner. He's the guy. And, he only makes a little bit of money, so we could go ahead and go all in and get other people put around him. Okay. And there is something to be said about this because you think about Trey Lance, and you figured, well, Trey Lance, was a former number one draft pick. The Cowboys paid him $5.4 million this year and gave up a fourth round pick for him. So I'm going to ask a real crazy question. Cooper Rush, who I remember after he was quarterback for us, after Dak Prescott broke his thumb and played 5 games and went 4-1, people thought, oh, man, Cooper Rush, he going to sign a contract with somebody. We going to get comp picks because of Cooper Rush. And it never materialized. Nobody went for Cooper Rush. So they were able to sign him to a contract that his cap number is $2.8 million for this year. And he's done. We're talking about a guy in his career has only made $8.99 million. Now don't get it twisted. I'd love to make me $8.9 million. That's a lot of money for an idiot like me. But as far as a quarterback goes, that's really inexpensive. And so what you may be looking at is some teams where Cooper Rush, people look and say, yeah, I can believe me in some Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush played pretty good. He's turned the season around. Hold on, let me grab his numbers. Baby, don't forget my numbers. Yeah. This past week, 74.3% completion percentage, 292 yards, 1 TD, and a 108 passer rating. You can look at the Panthers, where he was 62.1% completions, 214 yards, 3 TDs, 119 rating. That's pretty good. And you look at this and say, well, he's not going to be, a guy who's going to bust the game wide open. But as far as I need some wins, he's playing rather well. 11 TDs, 3 interceptions in the games that he's played this year. He's done above and beyond what you expect from your backup quarterback. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Is this a case where, as some people say, let's just ride with Cooper Rush? Let's just ride with Cooper. I'm going to say pump the brakes on that one just yet. Cooper can be a great game manager. You put people around Cooper, he can be successful. I believe that. I don't know that he's good enough, though, that would take you to a Super Bowl. The price is definitely right, considering that he's half the price of Trey Lance. Now, will anybody want to sign him and give us a comp pick? Well, that's another story in itself. But I dare say people might look at Cooper Rush and say, let's get him as opposed to Trey Lance. I can't believe I'm even saying that one, but I am. Another Cooper that we have to talk about too, that fortunately we don't have to worry about a bidding war for a few more years, but I can say I was right about a couple of things this year, okay? I know people look at me and say, you're old, you're fat, you're ugly, you're an idiot, Everything you do is just living on YouTube. You cook too much. You eat too much. You freaking eat. And you troll too much. And you're yawning. That's me. I'm tired. Sorry, I didn't sleep good last night. But Cooper Beebe, you have to look at it and say, he is playing phenomenal. Almost on a weekly basis, he's in pro football's top 10 or top 5 of rookie offensive linemen. As a center right now, which is one of the hardest positions on the offensive line because you got to make the calls and things, other than the left tackle, he is shining. He is the closest thing we've had to Travis Frederick since Travis Frederick. And I got to say, I was right about him. Another guy, and, probably I could do this on another video without here, but another guy who has been playing extremely well, quietly, is Mazy Smith, another one of my pet players. The crazy thing is, here's the crazy thing. I was looking at Pro Football Focus today. Pro Football Focus has Jordan Davis at like a 60% player. They have Jordan Davis at like a 35. But here's the thing. The last 4 or 5 games, or no, the first seven, Mazy was like literally the worst defensive lineman in football. In the last 5 games, I think, Mazy has been actually one of the better interior defensive linemen. I know it's crazy when you hear me say that, but part of the reason why this defense has been playing better, it's not solely just Micah Parsons. It's also other guys getting in there. And what most people don't understand, because here's where it's crazy, Jordan Davis has only 21 tackles on the season. Jordan Davis is 32. Now, he's not Vita Vea right now. He's not Aaron Donald. But you have to look at him and say, this really is his rookie year, because last year was just terrible. For whatever reason, he was in Dan Quinn's doghouse and didn't really get the coaching that he needed. Remember, Mike Zimmer said literally during training camp, we're starting all over. We are starting all over because he's just missing it all. So there you have it. Cooper Rush, a valuable commodity that teams are going to want. Mazy Smith, numbers are better than Jordan Davis. All right, good people. I'm ready to go. I can tell you right now what's going to happen. I'm going to fall asleep on whatever movie they're watching. I can guarantee you. Because when I stop moving, I start sleeping. Alrighty, Merry Christmas to all. Peace.